Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Backyard.
We're here at home.
Backyard Boogie.
If you watched our last, I think it was our Home Depot vlog that was supposed to be Home Depot and home.
Yeah.
But the storm happened, so we went to Target, which was fun because we wanted to go there anyway. But today we're going to continue where we left off because it is sunny and beautiful outside.
Yeah.
And it's actually, on the day that we're filming this, the first day of spring.
Who would have thought? We didn't really plan it that way. It just kind of happened. By the way, yeah, there's hair.
I know. I feel
She'll get mad at me because I don't notice it. Sometimes when we're filming, she'll have hair in her face.
Well, in our Disneyland video, I had hair like the whole time. I'm like, how did you not notice that?
And I feel bad because sometimes I don't notice.
You
but
should feel bad.
I just noticed, so I had to say something.
Terrible.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna build the raised bed for I think vegetables like what, tomatoes, lettuce.
Well, we do have a squash we're trying again, and a zucchini we're trying again.
Tomato.
We have a tomato. We actually got a beefsteak plant. We'll share all that with you.
We have a leftover tomato.
Yes, and we have kind of a failure from last year. Now, we failed for a few reasons. Number one, we wanted to do a full raised bed, but we just didn't have time. We were just kind of moving in.
Yeah.
But a big fail that we had was because we had a massive bug infestation here.
Yeah, we didn't realize it.
Level 20. So we have since got that under complete control.
It took over our roses too at one point. Like it was, everything was suffering.
It was so bad.
So now that that's under control, we're good to go and do this raised bed thing and actually commit to it and put effort into it, as opposed to, we kind of, when we moved in, like she said, we had the bug problem and we didn't have a lot of time. So we just kind of did some potted stuff.
It was kind of impulsive and like, yeah, let's do it. Because I think it just made us feel good and it was fun.
Well, we love that stuff. Like we could probably spend all day, either of us at Home Depot or any garden center,
Lowe's,
and be there all day and then consequently spend a lot of money.
Yep. Then again, this is the first time we've ever had or done a raised bed. So I'm kind of looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you're going to notice our window in this, one of our guest rooms. It just looks bad. We're not we're not doing windows and all those things, not until I think fall of this year.
Right now,
just excuse it.
Right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And it works, it's fine. There's a little kind of mess up in the screen, but
we're fine.
Honestly, it's just cosmetic, and at this point, I'd rather put effort into the garden.
Yeah, we have so many home projects to do. As like I said, we just got this house. We bought the house. It was literally, I think we moved in March of 2024.
It's been about a year.
So you can imagine how many home projects we have. But this garden is something we really wanted to get going, especially because it's spring.
Yeah.
We got to do it. We got to take it. I think we're actually a little late for planting season, but I think we're fine.
It's fine.
We're going to do good. Okay, so first things first.
We have these barrels. One is a synthetic. This one's actually wood. And we're going to get those out of here. We had, basil and tomato. You can see existing cherry tomatoes, little baby.
The tomatoes here somehow survived and did pretty good.
As did the basil.
Yeah.
This is the German queen, one of the surviving tomato plants. This thing it never bloomed. It never had a chance, but it's now kind of coming back to life, which is good. That's our red bell pepper that did not make it. There's a bunch of casualties here. This was a yellow tomato that didn't survive, but its companion basil did. We tried to put basil with all the tomatoes. They said it's a good thing to kind of put next to each other. We have a dog taking a sun bath. Put some clothes on. Jeez. So that's a pepper right there that we harvested one, and then something started eating it because we never really protected any of this stuff from the wild. So we bought the 2x6 by 8 foot long. We got 3 of those. And you can see along the wall there, that's how it'll rest over there. We'll cut one of them in half to the 4 foot, which is pretty much this distance. I'll measure it. It might be a little bit longer or shorter than 4 feet, but I'll fit it in there like a puzzle, like a glove. And we'll get all of these out of here, all the 2 barrels and these pots. And I'll probably turn up the soil first. That's why I brought the shovel out here. Get the weeds out, turn the soil, and then we'll build the box. And that'll be, kind of the first phase. This is a multi-phase project for sure, because eventually we're going to have to cover it with something I need like a net covering or some sort of like protective for the critters back here because they will eat all this stuff, the birds and the squirrels and stuff. Yeah. All right, it's time to move all this stuff out of the way and get to work. All right, we got it cleared out. I took the drip line, the watering thing, and raised it up just so we could turn the dirt. I just used the tomato cage and a brick and a log. That's how you do it. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna turn the soil, mix it all up, maybe throw some water in it. There's a bunch of night crawlers that turned up out of here. Man, if I was a fisherman, tell you what. Update, breaking in. I'm exhausted from that. Just turning the dirt. Don't, Katie's laughing. No laughing.
Greta yawned at that moment.
Not cool. Not cool. Greta's yawning. Yeah, we found some slugs. Not a big deal. I've seen them here before. There's not many of them, but we'll deal with the slugs. Not a problem. We've dealt with slugs before. Anyways, we're chugging right along here. I think the next step will be measuring out the wood to make the cuts for the width. It's a little less than 4 feet, about 3.5. So we'll trim it up. We wanted 4 by 8, but hey, 3.5 by 8, totally fine with me. Katie's throwing a fit, but what am I gonna do?
I'm not.
I'm just kidding. She's not. Yeah. So next phase. Here we go. All right, we're gonna pick one of the pieces to be the side. I'm looking to see what's the worst one to be the side ones. It'll be this one, I think. This one has a little bit of a chunk taken out of part of its edge.
There you go.
I was looking for some sort of something to be like, you're the odd man out. Because these two are pretty good. Yeah, these are going to be our full length. We'll leave that end as scrap. Measure twice, cut once. That's what they always say. 41 3/4. That's a good first step. All right, time jump. It's the next day. We're at Armstrong's. All right, this is what we came for. The EB Stone Organics planting mix soil conditioner. Look at this stuff. Ideal for planting flowers, vegetables, roses, trees, shrubs. No peat moss, back guano. Ooh, that's good stuff. Anyways, you know, ours technically is kind of like, it's not really like what you would call a raised bed. I would say it's more like a bed, and it's like we're topsoiling existing soil that's really good. You know, putting a bunch of topsoil in there and nutrients for the vegetables. But we have really good existing soil, which is great. So we're adding like 6 inches of, you know, good fluff, the good stuff. It's like an overnight dusting of snow. Got 6 inches of fluff on top of like 3 feet of base. But anyways, that's what we're doing. And that stuff was recommended over here at Armstrong. Small fruits and berries. I noticed some bigger ones right over here. If you look on that end cap over there, it says Monrovia.
Vegetables here I've not even seen before.
Yeah,
like all in here.
Really good veggies, huh? Oh, the heirlooms, that's what I've been looking for.
Yeah, you have been.
We'll keep those in mind. Now, we did get a bigger one, so I think we should probably have a staggered garden where we get one more big one, or not bigger one, but like Yeah, almost like it's
that.
a teenager. Yeah, like one of those. And then a couple little ones, so they're harvesting in stages.
Mm-hmm.
I act like I know what I'm doing, but I'm just. It seems like the right thing to do.
That's kind of the fun of this, is you don't know everything. You have to kind of figure it out as you go.
Is this German queen here? What is this? Or Roma?
Kumquat.
Oh, that's a. Oh, dude, the Rapunzel.
Wow. Oh, that's the one that has the like long, beads of them, pretty much.
Oh, I love that. Going down the line here. What else we got? Latigo. Is that what that says? Yeah. Bronze torch. Apple yellow.
Look at these.
I love how many tomato blends there are. What's over here for $11.99? These are like little pre-teens.
Yeah, these are like, even if you don't have a garden, it's like no garden, no problem. Just use this. It's
and it just
crazy.
keeps
They're
it
like peppers and
keeps it small. By the way, genius idea to store the hose in one of these buckets, one of these barrels. We need to do that. Genius. Here's a healthy Roma right there. We're definitely going to get some Romas. Good for sauce and eating. Dude, Mr. Stripey. Is that our friend from the Haunted Mansion? Lava Flow. Heirloom. Heirloom alert. I'm so down for the heirlooms. Better Boy. I've heard of that. Celebrity. Yeah. I want to get down with some different tomatoes this time. Pink Delicious. Okay. Another heirloom. Tomatoes are cool because it's like each place has different blends, and whoever's providing them, obviously whoever their vendor is, but like you got to kind of search around. It's like trying to find collectibles. You're like, I'm gonna go look for, trying to find this one tomato. I can't find it because I can't find German Queen this year. Oh, here's strawberries, little mini ones. Pomegranate right there. Okay, these are great because they mimic the old fruit box look, how they printed those on the side. They would have like the stickers on the side. That is really cool. How much are those? There's a Roma, a teenage Roma for 25 bucks. Yeah, we have to get another one of that size as a companion for the other one. Even the peppers. All right, we're walking around just checking out stuff before we check out. And we're gonna go through the inside here and eventually end up at the waterfalls, which I'm very excited about. But this stuff's pretty nice too, this indoor super shade zone, low light houseplant. All right, hummingbird zone or bird zone. They have a whole zone. Look at these, very Hobbit-esque.
Those are beautiful.
Little homes there.
They're only like $30 to $40. It's not too bad.
And they have an array of these different vessels of which you can put your nectar. Like this one looks like an old whiskey bottle turned up. But they're cool. I like them. They're different. I saw a different one at Target the other day, so it's cool to see they're expanding. Oh, this one's neat. Kind of a rain cover for the little guys when it's raining out there. I think they would like that. And there's some colored ones. I don't know how those work. The blue and then the green. I wonder if they work as well. You don't see as much of those. And then there's the old standards. There's a kind of a, wow, fancy. This is kind of what I saw at Target. It was similar to that thing. And then, what is this, replacement base? Okay. Here's all the nectar and seed and all the good stuff for all these feathered friends. And look at, oh, there's Walt's barn almost. No.
Read what it says. For rent. Get it? Ren.
Oh my gosh.
That's freaking amazing. I love that.
Yeah, these are great little.
These are really cute.
Little ranch home there.
This is kind of like the one I want to put on that stump for the fairy garden, like one of these three up here. I kind of think the taller one would be better though.
Yeah, that one's cool. It's almost like cathedral.
Uh-huh. And look at the fireplace, or the chimney has stone. Oh
no. Oh yeah, Fountainland. Ooh, I love the steps, those kind, where they go through a couple pools. Kind of like the one we have, but Wow, look, it's like almost like Greta, but it's a cat curled up. This one's great too.
Yeah.
I like the stack, volcanic stack, $8.99. Ooh, look at this monster.
I would swim in that.
Yeah, it's almost a jacuzzi.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Bird bath, standard bird bath over here.
I actually really like this one. I like
This one's
this one
nice.
a lot.
What do they charge for that one?
$7.99.
Whoa.
Because it's like, you know.
Fountains. I'm in the wrong business, man. Let's start building fountains. Now this qualifies for fountains, fountains, fountains. Quad stack with an acorn topper. I mean, dude. Always been a fan of the triple barrel too. Like that one, $12.99. Woo! I like the box to box to box. It's a midi triple. Oh, we're getting serious now. We are getting serious with copper. Some kind of very modern looks. Look at this thing back here. It's literally a hand washing station. This one's got a bench. You literally kick it right there. The fountain scene here is one of the best I've seen, I have to say. I haven't seen a fountain display like this anywhere.
My favorite. Literally my favorite of all.
Yeah, that one is great. I like this thing. Triple bowl. And then we've got the Parthenon right there.
These are very expensive because they're like hand carved. You know what I mean? Like this is $300 because it's handmade.
Yeah.
I think that's what I understand.
This one's great because you can see the fish in the bottom there. He's tracking them. This is so cool and colorful, but I have no need for any of that stuff, but I just like how it looks. Look at these big spherical things. Really neat. Here, this one's active. It's almost like the Luxo ball, the spinner at DCA, right? Ooh, I like the pillar too. Jasmine land over here.
And these are Salvia Mystic Spires.
If you could smell what you're seeing. I know some of you can. Some of you who are familiar with this can smell it right now and are like, oh yeah. Because when you're this close, it envelops you basically. All right, we got the soil and we're gonna wait to buy more vegetables for this thing. We have to figure out our configuration and talk about it, make sure like what we have and what we're gonna be putting in and, you know, manage the space because we'll end up with a bunch of plants and not plant them and get too busy and it's crazy. So we had to restrain from buying a bunch of stuff because it looks so good there. It's a dangerous place to come for Katie and I, and a lot of you understand what that's like. So anyways, we're headed back. All right, we're back. We have our supply of goods, our soil ply, and we're gonna put it in there because like I told you guys before, we have existing dirt and it's good dirt. There was plants in there before that were like these old weird garlic smelling gross things. They were hedgy and gross and we had to get rid of them. So we turned up the dirt about 6 inches, which it's good dirt, good soil. And we're gonna just add this top coat to that, mix it in, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, look at the ingredients. There's like, what, 6 things in there. Aged redwood, chicken manure, aged fir bark, bat guano, alfalfa meal, and kelp meal. That's it.
Yeah, we didn't want any of the peat moss stuff is not good. It's a waste. It's like there's hardly any actual like dirt in there. And then we didn't want to use Miracle Grow, which gets pushed really hard. Every plant you buy has a label on it that says buy Miracle Grow, and like all the ads, when you go look up soil online, Miracle Grow dominates the Google ad space. Miracle Grow is just it's chemical as far as I know, and they have an organic thing they say, but it's just got a lot of stuff in it. And we're just, you know, we want to be able to eat this stuff without worrying. So we're going au naturel, and it might be a little more expensive, but you know, it's what you're eating. So I figure it's like when you go out to a nice restaurant and you pay more, you know, it's like, well, we're going to pay more because we're eating it and why not, right? And why waste your time with subpar stuff. If you're going to go through the effort of planting it, growing it, taking care of it, right? All right, we have dumped the 6 bags. We were going, oh, we maybe could have used 8. I mean, maybe. Let's even it out. I wish I had a rake right now, but this will do. I'll just do rakey rake style with my shovel. It seems to be pretty good though.
Yeah.
This will create that, what they talk about, that soft, warm growing environment, you know, the soil part of it. All right, so yeah, we'll probably get, probably go get 3 more bags.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 be good enough. Just because we need a little bit more, because I want to have as much of that as possible. You know, it'd be nice to have a good 6 inches of it, but we'll see. We did kind of exhaust their supply today, so somebody had bought most of it when we got there, and then we took the rest of it. But so far, you know, good start. Tomato plants over there going, oh.
New home.
So it's safe to say we're on our way, and you know, little progress at a time. We kind of like doing our projects like this because we don't have days on end to do it. So we'll do little bits here and there, you know, and then get to the next stage, do it in stages and steps.
Little bits at a time.
Yeah, that's why we held back on buying a bunch of plants today, because we're not even close to that. I mean, we are, but there's a few more steps that we have to do to make sure we're ready for that. Being that this is like kind of our first time doing this actual thing, either of us. Like, I've grown a lot of stuff, but this is a more
this is like a backyard garden. It's totally different.
Yeah, it's our little bed, our veggie bed, vegetable.
The Greta garden.
Yeah, because she eats vegetables, so
she does.
She's kind of the one sponsoring this, and maybe we put some homage in there
well, we
to
gotta
you.
Grow her some carrots.
Put a little something for Greta in there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Bye, everybody.